So we're going to land apply biosolids that contain 12 milligrams per kilogram of cadmium, but we can only put 30 pounds per acre of cadmium out there. So then we have to figure out how many metric tons of biosolids can be applied per acre. So the easy way to do this is to take our 12 milligrams per kilogram and figure out what that is in terms of pounds per metric ton for the biosolid. So it's basically a gigantic unit conversion. And it gets tricky because you have to keep track of two different weights at the same time. So it becomes important to write everything down very clearly. So we've got 12 milligrams milligrams of cadmium per 1 kilogram of sludge biosolids. So we're going to convert cadmium first, and I'm going to change pen color just to make it easier to tell where we're going. So we want to get from milligrams to pounds. Okay, so 12 milligrams of cadmium. So there's 1,000 milligrams in 1 gram. And then there's 1,000 grams in a kilogram. And then for every 1 kilogram, there are 2.2 pounds. And if you want to get really picky about it, you can say there's 2.204 pounds. Okay, so this is all cadmium. Now we're going to turn kilograms of sludge into tons of sludge. And it's metric tons. So for a metric ton, 1 metric ton is 1,000 kilograms. And if you convert that to pounds, it's 2204 pounds, which is different from what's called an English ton or a short ton. An English ton or a short ton is 2,000 pounds. You know, which always makes biosolids reporting a little complicated. So anyways, we get kilograms of sludge down here. So I'm going to put kilograms up here, and for every 1,000 kilograms of sludge, that's equal to 1 metric ton. So what we're done with here, if I start canceling units out, you see I've got milligrams of cadmium, grams of cadmium, grams of cadmium, kilos of cadmium, kilos of cadmium. So that leaves me down here on this end with pounds of cadmium, and then kilograms of sludge is on the bottom and on the top, and I've got metric tons of sludge underneath. So it can be really hard to keep track of this if you don't keep all the units straight or change colors like I did. So we end up with, we can cancel some more things. We got 3 zeros down here on the bottom that I can cancel out with those 3 zeros up on the top. So we end up with 12 times 2.204 divided by 1,000. It's a very small number. Okay, so so we've got 0.026 pounds of cadmium per ton of sludge. Looks like we're going to be able to put way more sludge on here. Cadmium's not the limiting factor. It's going to be nitrogen or something else. Okay, but then we can do one more track down here underneath and say, okay, we're starting off with 30 pounds per acre, 30 pounds of cadmium per acre. So that's the acre, ACRE, there we go. So 30 pounds per acre. And this is 0.026 pounds of cadmium per 1 metric ton of sludge. So this would be 30 divided by that 0.026. So that's a lot of tons of biosolids. Lots. Okay, so pretty clearly cadmium's not the problem here. It's very clean sludge. So they're not too bad. The important thing when you're doing these is to just make sure you always put, milligrams of cadmium or kilograms of sludge, whatever the weight is that goes with it. Make sure it gets the label too, so that you don't confuse yourself.